Hi guys, it's Sunday today, so happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. Like many of you may know, my name is Marisol, however you like to pronounce it. And today's video is gonna be I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me video just because I wanted to go on here and answer a couple of questions. So I'm gonna be getting ready. I already did my eyebrows just because if I were to record doing my eyebrows, I would not talk. Like I would be quiet just because when I do my eyebrows, I like to concentrate. But so first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's following me, that's been watching my videos, that's been writing to me, telling me, you know, that I've inspired them and that I've helped them and I motivate them. Like honestly, this is why I'm doing this, because I want to help people. I want to show people that if I was able to do it, then you're able to do it as well. Okay, and with today's video, I'm going to be talking also about my imperfections. Like, people think that just because you lost weight, you're going to have like this perfect body and you're going to love yourself and you're going to love your body. Like, it doesn't. I'm going to tell you about what I don't like about my body. Just because I lost weight doesn't mean that I'm 100% like in love with my body. Like, I think also as a woman, we're always going to find something to like nit and pick, but I've been getting a lot of questions about my extra skin, and to be honest, it's not something I talk about, but I am open about it. Like, I will never hide it from somebody. Like, if somebody tells me like, oh, do you have extra skin? Yes, I do, of course. And that's the thing about losing weight. You guys need to know, you know, your body is not gonna look perfect after losing 100 and something pounds. Like, it's not. But you need to keep in mind, you're human, you know, this is gonna happen and there's nothing wrong with it. Like, it is something that I honestly struggle with. Like, I hate it, and I feel like it still stops, like it's still holding me back from completely loving my body. But it's okay. I know, you know, it's something that can be fixed, and I'm working on it. And, you know, I am not against plastic surgery. So if the opportunity comes, I will do it, you know, and that's just me being completely honest with you guys. I said I was going to be honest from the beginning, and it is. I have extra skin. Like I said, everybody asks me like, oh, how'd you do it to get rid of your extra skin? It's like, it's there. But remember guys, it's social media. Obviously you're not going to show what you don't like about yourself. And I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one that doesn't post this. I'm not 100% comfortable with it. And maybe one day in the future I will. But right now, like you know, that's just how I am. But I said, like, you don't see all these celebrities and all these fitness people or all these Insta famous or these influencers posting pictures of what they don't like, right? They're gonna post the best picture. Why don't they just post any type of picture? And maybe there is some people, but for the most part, social media, people just show what they like and what they want to show. So remember, just because somebody doesn't show it doesn't mean that they don't have it or they're not going through something. Just keep in mind. And like I said, I do have extra skin and I do have stretch marks, and I'm okay with it because, you know, that's just what I have. And like I said, it's okay. Like, don't be so hard on yourselves. People will always say like, oh, I'm scared to lose weight because of my extra skin. But don't let that hold you back of extra skin. If once you lose the weight and it bothers you, there's plastic surgery now. Don't let the scare of having extra skin hold you back, because trust me, it is it's 10 times better to have extra skin than to have diabetes and cholesterol or even a heart attack, or if all these causes that obesity, all these health risks that you get from being obese. Like don't let that stop you. And like I said, people will always judge you. People will judge you no matter what. People will judge you if you have extra skin. People will judge you if you're fat. People will judge you if you get plastic surgery, if you get your boobs done, if you get your butt done. Like, people will always judge you. So do whatever makes you happy, you know. And honestly, I know a lot of these fitness people that have lost 100 and plus pounds do get a tummy tuck. Like, I know it, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're not happy with your body and you have the chance to do that, I'm putting eyelash glue, then you can by all means do it. Like I said, if that makes you happy, do it. Like, I've mentioned it to a couple people that I want to, you know, get my extra skin removed, and everybody's always like, oh, like why do you want to get your extra skin removed? You want to look good for somebody else? Like, no. Once I get that my extra skin removed, then I will be more happy about it. Like, I don't know, it's you don't know it until you go through it. But like I said, I rather have extra skin and stretch marks than be unhealthy. But that's just me. And also a lot of the another question that I've been getting asked a lot is if I did surgery to lose weight. I honestly, I didn't. Like, I personally did not have weight loss surgery, and I don't know why people think that I want to hide it. Like, all these people be like, oh yeah, right, like I can't believe that you lost 120 pounds. First of all, if you know me personally and you've been following me for a while, then you know that I did not have surgery done. And if I did, I would honestly be completely open about it, because I have nothing against plastic surgery. I am all for it. Like, I have nothing against it. So if I would have had surgery, I would have honestly said it. Like, I would not say something or promote something that I didn't do. So the way I lost 120 plus pounds was through dieting and exercising, and that's how I did it. Like, you guys know, I got like all these bunch of followers through the radio station. Well, it was crazy because some people were like commenting on my pictures like, oh, she has no butt, she doesn't have this, she doesn't have that. It's just like, keep in mind that social media, and como les dijo, con la gente nunca vas a quedar bien. Like, you're never gonna be 100% with the people, because they will always talk shit. You get plastic surgery, oh, she se operó, like she didn't work for it, blah 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 blah. You know, I lost weight, I don't have any, oh, she doesn't have any, blah 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 blah. You work out and you get a butt, and they're like, oh, it's fake. Everybody, oh, I bet you it's fake. She's trying to say that it's you know, hers, but it's fake. We know it. Like, okay, but even if I did pay for it, or if I don't have any, like, who cares? You know, like, if I'm not worried about it, then I'm not gonna let what others say affect me. I know how hard I work to get where I'm at, so I'm not gonna let people like that affect me just because of what they're saying. They can think whatever they want. Like, I know my body's not perfect, and I don't claim to, and I never will say, oh my god, I have the perfect body, because I don't. I did work hard to be where I'm at, so, you know, I'm gonna promote that. I'm gonna say what I think. And if you think that I got plastic surgery, then that's totally fine. I honestly don't care. I know what I did. I know how hard I worked, so that's all that matters. And I know I'm not perfect, and that's what I'm telling you. Like, people think, oh yeah, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna look 100 times better. You are gonna look better, but there's always gonna be something you don't like. And like, there's a difference between a tummy tuck and weight loss surgery. A tummy tuck is to remove the extra skin from the weight loss, and it's usually in your lower abdominal area. And that's, I do have extra skin there. I do. And then people are like, oh, you don't have any. I do, but I'm just, you know, I guess you can say I'm like, I hide it, but I'm not really in a way. It's just when you wear pants, or, you know, I'm obviously not going to be flaunting it, like I said, because it's something that I also struggle with, that I'm not 100% comfortable with. But I think we all have that, you know. I don't think I've ever met anybody that's like, oh my god, I'm perfect, or thinks they're perfect. You know, some people are like, oh, I'm too skinny, or others like, I'm fat, I'm like this, or, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody goes through something, you know. Just because you see somebody like, oh, that's super skinny, or, you know, doesn't mean that they don't like something about themselves, or they're not going through something. Like I said, social media will make you believe that they're living a perfect life, but, you know, everybody struggles. So that's what, you just have to choose your struggles, you know. Everything in life is hard. Everything in life is super hard. So you either live unhappy and be fat or be overweight, or you just get yourself together, get it together, work out, go to the gym, meal prep, clean up your diet, watch what you eat, and, you know, so you choose it. I chose that I was gonna change, and I didn't care, and I didn't let extra skin stop me. And to be honest, I never worried about that during my journey. Like, I never was like, oh my god, I don't want to lose weight because of my extra skin. Like, I never let that affect me. And I knew I was gonna have extra skin, I knew it, But I told myself, like, you know, I'd rather live with extra skin. I'll get it fixed. I'll get it worked on later. And if it bugs me so much. But like I said, we choose our battles. Don't always believe what you see on social media. Like, even for myself, like, some people be like, oh my God, you're living so comfortably, you're this. Like, no, like, I struggle too. I struggle with my body, with my appearance. And it's not because I want to look perfect in front of people, but it's just because I think that's how us humans we are. You know, we worry about, and especially as girls, I feel like we worry about how we look. And if you're a person like myself that has lost weight, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you're not going to let these little things stop you from doing what you want to do or accomplish your goals, because extra skin can be removed. Your stretch marks, they're there, whatever. You can hide them. I don't know. But living with like diabetes, that for me, I think it's super hard. Or a heart attack. Like, once you have a heart attack and you die, that's like, it's over. But extra skin, you can remove it. Like, that's how I think about it, and that's how you should think about it. And if you're not losing weight because of extra skin, then I don't know. Like, if you're scared of having extra skin, like, then I don't know what to tell you, because like I said, I never let that stop me. like, and that's just an excuse. Another one that I've been getting a lot, because I'm always like on social media telling everybody how I like work, I go to school, and I'm always super busy. But I'm not saying that, honestly, guys, just to like show it off. I'm honestly saying this so you can see that even though my life is crazy, like, I make time for my priorities. I make time for the gym. I make time to meal prep. And I just want to show everybody that I can do it. But I've been getting a lot of DMs, or when I put something like that on social media, people would be like, oh, but you don't have kids. I don't, but like, I don't understand this. Like, why do people say kids, like, they can't work out or they can't do this with their kids? You could take your kids to the park with you. I know a lot of moms that take their kids and go to the park, and you can walk with them, you know, get them on a bike, go for a walk around the neighborhood. I don't know. Or simply, you're going to tell me that your kids are awake 24 hours? No. So simply, when they go to bed, do at-home workouts, you know? Oh, I can't go to the gym because of my kids. Okay, don't go to the gym. Do them at home. Like I said, you guys need to take advantage of social media, because there's a lot of YouTube videos about at-home workouts on Instagram. Like, you guys need to take advantage of all that. When I started my journey, there was none of that. Like, maybe there was YouTube, but honestly, I didn't use it much until like I started meal prepping and all that. That's when I started to use social media more. But there wasn't a lot of people talking about fitness. Nowadays, if there's so many pages, like myself, I follow a lot of pages on Instagram, Pinterest. Like, there's no excuse. So don't let your kids be your excuse. If anything, your kids should be like your motivation to want to work out and be healthy, or want to meal prep, you know? Like, do it for them. So don't use your kids as an excuse, or tell others like, oh yeah, you're able to do it because you have kids. Like, okay, but that doesn't mean that because I don't have kids, I can just sit there all day and do nothing, or I don't have my stuff. Like, I work, I go to school, and I also have to do homework, and I have to do everything, pack my stuff for the next day. Like, it's like, I'm busy too, but with something else, not just kids. Like, kids shouldn't take up all your life. So please stop using your kids as an excuse. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, you don't say that because you don't have kids. Like, yeah, you're right, I don't have kids, but when you want something, kids are not gonna stop you, you know? So when you're sitting down on social media scrolling for a couple hours, like, what are your kids doing there? You're watching them, so you're able to work out and still watch them. Like I said, and kids are very active, so I'm sure if you would tell kids like, oh, let's go to the park, yeah. Or even like, if you don't have kids, but you're working and going to school and all this, I'm not saying go to the gym every day for hours like myself, because I mean, that's just me personally. I like to go to the gym every day, and I'm gonna wake up earlier if I have to. But simply just start by making changes in your diet, you know? Like, just start with that. you don't necessarily have to go crazy to the gym for like 5 hours just to be healthy. Start with your diet. That's, you know, and I'm not trying to offend anybody or anything. I'm just trying to be as real as I can, just because I told you guys that, you know, I was gonna be real and I was gonna tell you guys straight up how it is, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not perfect. I have extra skin. I have stretch marks, you know. I'm human too, and I'm not gonna be hard on myself. At first, honestly, I was really hard. I would be like, oh my god, like I hate it. But I guess I just tell myself, you know what, like, sorry, I literally bake like everywhere. Okay, it's been a few minutes. I'm gonna take this off. But yeah, and that's literally just what I honestly wanted to do this video for, just because everybody, I'm telling you guys, like, everybody's just like, oh, you don't have extra skin, like, how'd you do it? Did you get a tummy tuck? No, I did not get a tummy tuck. I do want one. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't want it, because I do. But I mean, and if you're one of those persons that like talk shit about people that get plastic surgery, just please don't, like, just stop. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know how people feel. Like, when having an insecurity sucks. It sucks. And then there's like social media that you'll post a picture and people will like nitpick and be like, oh my god, you have this, and then they fix it and they get plastic surgery, and then there's more people talking shit like, oh my god, I can't believe it, she's not natural. So please just let people be themselves, you know. Like, if they want to get it done, they want to get something done, just let them. Because I said, you don't, it sucks. And it's crazy because we all have insecurities, but yet when somebody gets plastic surgery done, they want to go ahead and like talk smack. Remember, especially us women, like, we have to motivate each other. We have to like help each other grow. Like, at least that's how I think. Like, I would never talk shit about somebody that tried to better themselves, even if it was through plastic surgery. I don't believe it's the easy way out. Like, when people like, oh, they had weight loss surgery, it's the easy way out. It's not, because like I said, you don't know what somebody's going through. So if they chose that route, that's totally fine. The point here is getting better, bettering yourself, getting healthier, being positive. That's what it's all about. Sorry, I just get very like into it with this conversation, just because I know how people are, and people like to look down on people that had plastic surgery, and to me, it's not worth it. But the point of this video is just to show you guys that, you know, I'm not perfect, and I don't claim to be, and that's not what I'm here to tell you guys. Like, oh, I'm perfect, I eat perfect. I am human too. I also have, I've made mistakes. I've gotten off the road and got back on. Like, I've been there. I know what it feels like. And I think like, that's one thing I've always said, like, I know what it feels like because I've been there, and I can write. I'm almost done, but yeah, that's just me venting and just going crazy on the camera, just telling you guys. Like I said, especially because I see this all the time with social media, people putting other people down, and I know that's part of it. Like, I know I get it, but I've always wondered why it works like that. Like, why do people have to put each other down? But it is what it is. I'm just putting a little bit of highlight. I try to go with the more of a natural look today. I'm actually going to be filming my meal preps today as well, so I'll be doing that after. But yeah, if you made it this far into my video, thank you once again for watching. Subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos about, you know, just anything. Comment on the comment below, let me know what you think, what kind of videos I should do. And if you lost weight, comment below and tell me what you think. Like, do you think the way I do, or you think I'm wrong? And obviously, I know some people are going to agree with me, some people are as well going to disagree, but that's just the way I think at it. Nobody's perfect. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be positive. Lose weight if you want to lose weight. Don't let the extra skin and the stretch marks stop you. Like I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.